Welcome back, all you ghouls, goblins, demon spawn, and witches. Today, we are back for another episode of guessing each other's favorite songs for the album Svdden Death presents Voyd 2.
That's 4.
Yeah. 2. Get your fucking volume off. Unprofessional.
Work email.
We have a new mic. We upgraded to a new mic.
We did, yeah, we had to.
We're figuring this out. That's why we've done 3 takes the intro so far.
Which you probably won't see, but that's okay.
Nope, never. My name is Josh.
Mine's Jawz.
That's Jawz. Here's our ats. Thank you. I will do that. Yes, thank you. And we are back, like I said, for another round of guessing each other's favorite songs and album review.
Yep.
I'm going to start shortening it to G.E.O.F.S because it's G.E.O.F.S. G.E.O.F.S. So when we're listening on YouTube and stuff, look for G.E.O.F.S. Okay? It's easier. It's instead of typing out all those letters and everything. But now I've formally said it in a video, so now it's happening.
Okay.
It's G.E.O.F.S. Before we get started, we would like to take some time to thank all of you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you very much, because you're just watching us ramble about
songs and talk about random music that we like, and we very much appreciate it.
And or don't like. It really just depends on the album that we've reviewed if you've watched our videos.
Yes, sometimes we don't like things.
Like normal people. That's what normal people do.
It's okay to not like things sometimes. We want to extend a very good thank you.
A very warm thank you.
A very warm thank you to Joey Pecoraro, who is an incredible lo-fi artist who lets us use his music in the background of these videos. So thank you to Joey. Go check him out. Go check him out. His stuff is on Spotify. It's all over the place. It's really good.
All over the place.
It's all
over the place on there.
Check it out. It's really good. But if you like lo-fi, go check it out. I very much appreciate it because we appreciate him for letting us use it.
Even if you don't like lo-fi, go check it out.
Go check it out. It's still really cool.
Yeah.
What else we got? Is there anything else? We haven't done this in a while.
I know. It's been a really long time since we've done this, like a month.
Yeah, we recorded our last video a month ago, which should be coming out tomorrow based on when we're recording this. It will have been out already by the time this is up.
Somebody has to do the thumbnail.
She has to do the thumbnail.
I'm behind this time.
So, go watch that video. If you'll notice, something is in front of me right here, right now, until I get another point.
Yeah, his golden goose.
I'm not going to spoil why I got this, but with a name like Golden Goose, you can probably figure it out. But go watch the last video. It's really fun. It was on Oliver Tree. Upcoming videos. We are going to do Kill the Noise for sure.
Yeah, Kill the Noise is one I'm excited to do.
And
in general.
Did we say Swedish House Mafias?
We're definitely doing Swedish House Mafia because I feel like a lot of people will be listening to that because it's their return. And
yeah, it's going to be big.
I think it'll be interesting to see where we fall on their new music.
Yeah, because we were both like big into Swedish House Mafia the first time around.
Well, you more than me.
I was, yeah.
I was indirectly... kind of, because I didn't really know who they were.
Yeah.
I got into the scene much later, so.
I cried at their farewell set at Ultra. That's how long I've been in the scene.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a farewell set at Ultra, so.
Yeah, no, I cried. So we're going to be doing them for sure. That should cover, we might do another one for April. I can't remember what we said.
We have a few. You know what we'll do? We'll just put a list of our upcoming ones here. Somewhere in here. We'll put a list of our upcoming ones so that way you can see it.
Yes, definitely. We are doing Alice in Wonderland, whose album comes out, I think, May 4th.
Yes, and Flume.
And Flume comes out on May 20th. And both of those are going to have special guests, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
I think that about does it for the...
Yeah, for the general intro. You want to explain the game?
We will explain the game. And by we, I mean me. Here are the rules. We are guessing each other's top 5 favorite songs from the album.
Sleep over here.
From 5 to 1, and we're going to alternate guesses. So I would guess Jawz' number 5. Jawz would guess my number 5. We're going to alternate back and forth. We get 1 point if our guesses are anywhere within the top 5. We get 2 points if it's in the exact same spot in the top 5. Mm-hmm. So if I guess Jawz' number 4, and it is her number 4...
get 2 points.
2 points. If it's not her number 4, but if it's her 1, 2, 3, or 5, that's 1 point.
1 point. Yep.
We are discussing some rule changes because we've had some weird ties and tiebreakers and stuff. Our emergency tiebreaker, if it comes to it, is we try to guess each other's least favorite song. If we don't tie, we still like to guess it just because it's fun.
It is fun to see if we can nail down who's or what least. Hello. Words? Words are hard. What our least favorites are as well.
Mm-hmm. But the issue comes in is if we're tied still and we both miss each other's least favorite, we're just like, we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah,
so we're figuring some things.
Out.
If you got some ideas for better tiebreakers, please let us know. We appreciate it.
Anything will do because we're struggling.
Our Excision video was a mess.
The Excision video was the worst.
It was a mess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have ideas that I just thought of, so we'll discuss it later.
Okay, we'll discuss.
We'll
have your people talk to my people.
We are each other's people.
We're not friends outside of recording. We don't interact with each other. This is all a faux.
We're dating.
It's all a faux. Kidding, of course. Okay, so most points wins. What are we wagering on this one? I'm guessing. Well, we're going to Virtual Riot. Yeah, on Thursday.
Don't say it at the same time as me. So probably like a drink or something, or like.
Well, you're off Friday, so you're gonna be drinking either way.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we'll just do drinks for that.
What was like fine. Merch item maybe?
Maybe a merch item. Yeah, we could do a merch
item. I think that would be okay.
Yeah, like a hat or something or a shirt.
Yeah, even though like no matter what, I feel like both of us are getting something. But like that person can buy it.
Yeah.
We'll do merch item. We've done merch item before.
Merch item.
Virtual Riot merch item.
Done. Okay, so. I lost last time.
You did lose this
That means you won last time.
Yeah, that is how that works.
Yes. So
even though that's a spoiler.
So you get to decide who goes first.
I want you to go first.
Okay. So I'm going to guess your number 5
because
first.
I'm nervous as hell.
You're nervous as hell.
I don't think I'm going to get any. I am so nervous.
So we talked about this a little bit beforehand, as we always do. Not much, because we don't want to spoil it for each other. But I guess 4 of the same 5 for us, which has not. Well, it's been hit or miss for me in the past. It worked well for Said This Guy. It did not work for Oliver Tree.
No.
But we're gonna ride it out. You know, my trend of going for the more chill songs that been noticing for the other albums we've done doesn't really apply to this because this is not a chill album.
No, it's not. Which was hard for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
So let's get into it. So number 5 for you, which is the hardest one. I struggled to pick this one. Yeah. I have Magic Armor.
Incorrect.
Okay, because I figured you liked the arcadey sounds and it had like a decent range that was unique to the album, I thought. So again, this was the last one I had picked. I had a couple others in here at first, and I went back and forth a little bit, but I ultimately went with Magic Armor, but obviously I was wrong.
Incorrect.
Okay. Yeah, that's the sound effect.
Okay, so for your number 5, I have Laughing Track.
That is incorrect.
I said, I think it's a very unique idea that Josh will vibe with very well. Mm-hmm. And then immediately said, but it has a lot of ability to be very off-putting to him, so I'm not sure. And then said, maybe lower in the top 5 for originality. Ending is kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was literally, I write it as I'm listening to the song. So I have so many, like, conflicting ideas in my...
Let me just say, it's scary how well you can pin down how I think sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Especially, like, we'll see what my thoughts are on Laughing Track at some point. But that's without spoiling anything. But it's... that you, like, nailed my thought process pretty much dead on. Okay. Number 4 for you. I have Dream Sequence.
What?
Yes! Boom! Okay, I just said I like the headbangingness and the ending drop is sick. Yes, this...
It's gone.
Bye-bye. Sorry, buddy. You're going back on the shelf. Goodbye.
I thought that was a really easy one to guess, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it brings you in, and it's so orchestral.
Sorry, buddy. I love you.
You know?
Yes,
like, it's orchestral, which
like
makes it really unique.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite as hard as the rest of the album, which I think is what I really appreciated about it. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, sweet.
Wait, did I guess? No, I haven't.
No, you have to guess my number 4.
I got really confused because I chose you first, and I was like, why am I not first?
Yeah, nope, you're guessing my 4.
For number 4, I have Demonic Curse.
2 points. This is a heated battle already. We're locked in.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me find my reasons. I just added 2 points there, so I had to... Where is it? I said short song, but effective. Mm-hmm. Very experimental and wonky. I think Josh will love this song if the second drop is varied from the first one, which it was.
It was.
Damn, I like this a lot too, but not more than my others. So there's that for you.
Well, shit.
I think if it were longer and meatier, it would be Josh's number 1.
Okay. Because number 3 I have for you, Demonic Curse.
Incorrect.
But it did not make it,
No,
huh?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to tell that to you. I was just reading what I said.
Well, I wasn't going to change it right now. But
that would have been rude. You're like, hold on.
But no, I had the deep wubs and arcadey sounds are good. That's what I have for you. And for myself, I said I like the texture. It had a very good texture. And speaking of the drops being different, he did that a lot on this album, which I definitely appreciated.
Which made it more difficult for me. Yeah. Because it's something that I now look for all the time. I'm like, are the drops the same? I don't know if he's going to like it. If they're not, yep.
Okay. So, no, my number 3 for you was incorrect.
My number 3 for you, which I think is way off base, is Thirst for Revenge.
That is incorrect.
Okay. Do you want my reason? Mm-hmm. I said we love cyclical sounds.
Yeah.
A lot of build-up in this one as well. Very heavy drop, but not that impressed by it, honestly. Fairly experimental, and I like the horror sounds behind it, but still meh. Second drop was much heavier with like a saw sound behind it. Maybe on Josh's? Question mark.
You're cracking me up with this, because number 2, I guess, for you, Thirst for Revenge.
Incorrect.
There you go. I just said the drop was heavy and mean, and I thought you would have really liked it. It seemed kind of like down-tempo-ish, or like mid-tempo-ish, I should say. So I thought you would have liked it, because it was like deep and resonant, so that's what I thought.
Resonant. Res is mid-tempo.
And then, yes. Well, yes. Uh-huh.
No, sorry.
Sorry, okay.
For your number 2, I have Dream Sequence.
2 more points. 2 more points.
Yay. Hold on. I think I had a reason for you for Dream Sequence too. I said I enjoy the orchestral vibes in the beginning and the pan flute. ! Very experimental. The bass isn't as big, but I can feel the flow of the song really well. I think that it's high up there for Josh because it reminds me a lot of AT Aliens.
Okay, yeah. It definitely had it almost reminded me of like a sea shanty, if that makes sense.
I didn't hear that at all, but I'll have to go back and listen to it.
The strings in the beginning and the end were very like sea shanty-ish to me. And I'll talk a little bit about Thirst for Revenge, She Shanty, in a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's similar with the strings and stuff like that. Good job, 2 points. I like the string elements, and I like the changing sounds and everything. Number 1 for you, I have Valley of Darkness.
2 points.
Yes! Boo! Hey, I guessed you're number 1.
You did!
You did that for me last time.
Yeah, yes! You did.
I just said,
give me a reason?
Hits you on the good spot.
Okay, you're gonna laugh. I said, I love it! And that was it.
And that was it.
That's literally it.
I can see you throwing some ass to that, is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I love that song. It was very good. Okay, your number 1, I had Eidolon Hex.
That is incorrect. Okay.
Do you want
to give me a reason?
I'll give you No.
Hey, let me just say, based off of last time, we got a good pace going, you know what I mean?
Where's the song? Where is it?
Eidolon Hex.
There it is. Very wonky sounds going on into the drop. Classic dubstep drop with experimental. I think Josh will like this a lot. It kind of reminds me of bubble bass in a weird way.
Bubble bass.
Second drop was different, so I think this is definitely somewhere in Josh's top 5.
Okay. Cool. Are we tied right now?
No.
No? Do you have one more?
No.
Oh, well, we don't know.
Oh, then no, we're tied because we both got 2 points.
Two correct answers. So we both have 4 points.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I'm like, how do add?
I guess we should start revealing, huh?
Yeah. Do you want me to reveal first? My 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reveal yourself, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
My number 5. Act 3.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep. So for Act 3, I said this is my favorite act selection. It reminds me a lot of War of the Worlds into Porter Robinson vibes. Like, this is kind of cool and really unique, to be honest. I love it. Back into some dope-ass wubs. I love it so much.
I love you so much.
Why?
I'll get to it in a bit, because guess what? That's in my top 5 somewhere. And again, we're thinking the same.
That's the one that differentiated when it shouldn't have? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Act 3. And then Dream Sequence, which you got.
Got it.
We explained.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Number 3. Comprehension Barrier.
Oh, that was one of the ones I was going to put in your top 5. I had it at the top 5 for a while. I had Carabo or Carabot, I guess, I don't know, as your top 5. Well, that's what I had initially was Carabot, and then I listened to it again. I was like, nah, definitely not. Mm-mm. And then I was on Comprehension Barrier for a while, and I was like, maybe. And then I like swapped it out. See, look, almost put Carabot and Comprehension Barrier as Jawz number 5, but like, then I ultimately went with Magic Armor because of those arcadey sounds, but I was close. Okay.
Do you want to hear? I like this intro a lot. I really like this one with the twisty type sounds in there. It got me to make a legitimate bass face and Want to Rage, which I didn't do most of the album.
Yeah.
Which you'd think I would, but I'm also very judgmental of bass is not really how I meant to say it. Critical of bass music at this point. Said maybe this could be on Josh's too, but I think it's too cookie cutter compared to some of the more experimental songs.
That's correct.
Yeah. Second drop is very different and very crunchy.
Yeah. Yes, I did like the second drop a lot. Mm-hmm. For sure.
I have him pegged so hard. Like, it might be too cookie cutter for him.
Peg me, baby.
And guess what? I didn't put it up there.
Yeah. No, you're figuring me out pretty good.
Okay, my number 2.
Uh-huh.
Magic Armor.
Oh, okay, it was up higher. Okay, sweet. I got a point.
You didn't get a point, so you have 5 points.
5 points, baby. Cool. And was it because of the like arcadey sounds and stuff in it?
I said Act 2 is a good lead into this vocally for the song. Mm-hmm. They flow well, and I get the point. Very D&B elements included in the build-up. Resi vibes as well through the drop. I dig this a lot. I don't think it's enough for Josh, though. Second drop is much harder and very similar to the first drop. Mm-hmm. So, I just liked it. Not because it was arcadey. I think it kind of reminded me of Mellow in a way.
Okay.
What's that? Magic by Mellow and Jawz is what it kind of reminded me of.
Okay, cool.
So I was like, I like it.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Remember my number 1, Valley of Darkness.
So, awesome.
5 points.
I got 5 points. That's pretty good. After last time?
Yeah, no, that's great compared to last time.
I'm doing great. Okay. Number 5. Are we ready?
I'm ready for you.
Okay. Ooh, get ready for me. Ooh.
Why are you being so weird this time?
You're just making a lot of easy innuendos.
Sponsored by Ginger Ale.
We're not sponsored. I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Not sponsored by anybody.
Not sponsored by anybody. Yet.
Sponsored by my ass. No.
By what? Your ass? Okay, my number 5, Valley of Darkness.
Cool.
And here's
tell me your reason.
I did not write many explanations for myself. I really just put cool and hype and drop. I liked it. It was cool.
Cool hype drop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like I said, similar to you. It was like, it just hit good. You know what I mean?
Ooh, this shit you hit.
It made the brain be tingly. You know?
That's fair.
Number 4. You got Demonic Curse. I like the texture of the wubs, like I said. Number 3, I had Magic Armor. I really like the range of sound in it. The intro and the middle were pretty cool, and then like the second drop, he blended a lot of those elements really well, which I thought was cool. So yeah, that was my number 3.
Cool.
Number 2, you got, which was Dream Sequence. The string elements and stuff. Before I get into my number 1, I just want to talk about Thirst for Revenge. I literally wrote it was close for me. Mm-hmm. I liked the heavy drops. They were super great. And the intro almost felt like a classical sort of dance to me, like almost like a waltz or something like that. It just had like a really cool string element to it that felt really old and classical feeling. Liked it a lot. Didn't make it in my top 5. Number 1 was your number 5. It was Act 3. I was not expecting this track at all. And guess what? It reminded me of like the polar opposite thematically of Fellow Feeling by Porter Robinson. Like Fellow Feeling's all about like, oh, like we'll get rid of this ugliness, blah, blah, blah. And then this Act 3 was just like, all my humanity's gone. And I was just like, holy shit. I'm like, that was really cool. Like the intro was like super suspenseful and unsettling. Then you drop into that like really nice groove. And I was just like, oh, this is like nice and pleasant. And like reminded me of Porter Robinson. And then just like back into the evil, death and despair, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So Act 3, there you go.
Guess what?
I won.
You won.
Boom! 5 points. over your 4 points.
But that's actually pretty good for us. I feel like that's the best we've done collectively this really entire time.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to double check our scores in the past, but yeah, I think that was our best so far.
And we were close on a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, I was close on Thirst for Revenge, and you were close on Comprehension Barrier.
Yeah,
so we were really close on all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we did pretty good. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to guess my least favorite?
My least favorite for you, I have Laughing Track.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Rings of Pluto.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
Yeah, I didn't get your least favorite right because I had Magic Armor.
Really? You thought I was going to dislike that one?
I thought it was going to be too poppy for you.
Nah, I quite liked it. I think
obviously it's in your top
yeah,
five.
well, I think, like, I like when... Because a lot of some of the songs in this had a very samey sound to it, and Magic Armor stood out to me, so that's why I liked it a little bit more.
That's fair.
Which I think, like, we've talked about in the Res video before, too. Because, like, there's the certain sound that the artist has, but then they branch out from it a little bit, and that's kind of how Magic Armor stood out to me.
That's fair.
Was like, oh, like, this is a little different direction within the genre.
Fair enough.
But no, my least favorite was actually Laughing Track. It was exactly like you said. I was like, in concept, great. Like, taking a laugh, chopping it up, making it all weird and wonky. I just didn't think the execution was that great. And it was kind of like, I forget the word you said, like unsettling or jarring or something like that.
Hold on, I'll find the word.
Yeah. You said a word.
Off-putting.
Off-putting, I think you said.
It has the ability to be very off-putting to him, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I found it kind of off-putting. I was like, this just... Especially, like, with where it was lined up in the album, I was like, this didn't really do much for me.
You think you would have liked it better if it were in a better spot?
Possibly. I don't know.
Convincing Svdden Death to change the album.
No, we did that with Lick already.
Yeah, alright.
Shall we get into the review?
Yeah, can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
I don't have a review for this album.
Are you?
Honestly.
Okay.
That's, well, that's why I want to go.
I don't have anything.
No, that's why I want to go first because I feel like you'll have more to put into it. I could take or leave this album.
Okay.
I'm just not a huge Svdden Death fan, which is not to say he's not talented, and I don't think that he has a lot going for him because I do. I don't vibe well with Svdden Death overall. Okay. I have liked him live more than I have liked anything else. Yeah. But even then, I'm still iffy on it. Like, I literally was at Ultra watching Behind Bars, just waiting for Boris Brejcha because I had nothing else to do. Yeah. And I still was like, I'm not fully into the Voyd thing. Yeah. It's just not my thing. So for me, I guess the album, I'm like, it was good, but does it stand out to me? Not necessarily.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's why I wanted to go first, because mine's a very minimal review.
Right, okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool. I think you were a little harsher than me, but I agree with a lot of what you said. Like, this isn't an album I would, like, just kind of listen to. Or, like, not even if I was going to the gym to get pumped up or anything like that, because I think the acts kind of break up a bit of the flow of like the rhythm and stuff, you know, that people often get pumped up to. I thought there was a lot of really great sounds and textures in it, and I definitely liked the act structure to it. I thought it was really cool, told a great story. The theming was great, as always. Like, that's the whole thing, is like it's all about, you know, expressing the darkness, all that stuff. For anyone out there who's like, Svdden Death is the devil, he's not.
He's just expressive. This is how he expresses himself.
He's expressing the dark emotions, which I really admire, honestly, because a lot of people just bottle that shit up, and he's just like, oh no, like, let that shit out. Here's a place for people to let it out and, you know, express that darkness that a lot of people don't often do, but, like, in a safe way.
Yeah, which I respect about him, too. Like, I respect that it's just his artistic expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I always respect where the music comes from, even if I don't necessarily enjoy it myself.
Yeah, but there, like I think, like you were saying, there wasn't too much that I found incredibly unique to it. I definitely still liked it. The atmosphere and theming are what carried me through most of it.
Maze of Punishment?
Maze of Punishment. That was like a combination of a lot of his older Svdden Death stuff. You didn't like that?
It was very close to my least favorite.
He burned through a lot of his older, like, Voyd stuff. which is why I think it was like weird because it like just kept moving. But I liked how he like was like, oh, here's the stuff that's behind me, like, or that I've done already. Now let's like go forward from that.
I didn't get that because I didn't really listen to Voyd before this. Yeah. I've never sat down and listened to any Voyd really other than live sets, and I couldn't differentiate songs at that point either. So. Right.
Well, that's what I will say is Svdden Death live I love. I think it's really cool because it's the whole expression coming together, like the visuals, the presentation of it, like the sound system is better than me listening in my car or on headphones and stuff like that. So it's like you can really feel the bass. It's like it's a different experience. So I definitely like that, but like just listening to the album on its own, I thought it was good, but like again, I'm not going to come back to it that much.
Yeah, I probably will literally only listen to Valley of Darkness ever again, and Act 3. Like, realistically, maybe that should have been my number 2. I will probably listen to my top 5, but it'll still be few and far between. Because I just don't go through very heavy dubstep phases anymore on my own. Like, I have to be at a show to listen to dubstep at this point.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So if you had to give it a rating, what would you give it?
Probably a 5.
A 5?
Just directly in the middle for me, just because I could leave it or take it. Like, it's not bad. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of people's top album.
Yeah,
like, it that's just is not my top album.
Yeah, I guess we should say our opinions are our own.
Absolutely.
Your opinions are your own. You're allowed to like it more than us. We're allowed to not like it that much. I think we're being, like, we don't shit on artists. We still respect Svdden Death a lot.
No, absolutely. I love that he does his thing. I just don't vibe with it. It's not my thing. I am not in that phase of my rave career anymore where bass is all I think about.
Oh, you've matured, huh?
No, I'm just not at that phase anymore. There are some people that consistently can stay in the bass scene, and I had to grow past that to stay in the scene to be happy. So that's just not what I look out for anymore.
I just move in all directions.
Yeah, which is fair too.
Yeah. But yeah, that, like, our opinions are our own. We still have nothing but respect for Svdden Death.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I had to give it a rating, I was originally going to give it a 7, but after talking about it here now, I'm like, I'm going to give it a 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did I change your mind that much?
A little bit,
no.
You talked me down a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
Because I was thinking...
You might have talked me up a little bit, though.
Oh, really?
I probably would have had it at like a 4.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
I probably would have had it with Lick.
We neutralized each other a little bit. Well, no, I think... it told a better story than Lick's album did.
No, I will agree with that.
Oh, shit. But now I have it on the same level as Lick. I'm giving it a 6.5.
Okay.
6.5. Final answer.
I'm still just giving it a flat out 5. Give or take it.
Because I liked it better than Lick's album, but I don't know if I liked it as much as...
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
Not give or take it.
Give or take it. Because if we think about my tiering... Hold on, we can actually look at it. Let's look at it.
Yeah, and we'll put it on the screen for you.
We'll put it on the screen.
Right here. So that way you can also see our tier list.
Maybe not right there, but... Somewhere.
Right here. Somewhere
on screen.
In this screen.
Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, poop. We are back again.
Yep.
Again.
Again.
We filmed an outro after the camera died the first time. But I fucked it up. And here it is. We'll cut to it right now.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yeah.
I accidentally did a time warp or something. Don't know how I did that, but I fucked it up. Anyway, we were about to talk where our ratings fit on our...
Where Svdden Death rates on our tier
on our
maker.
Scales. Yes. So let's take a look at that. We'll do mine. Okay. So I put it at a 6.5, which is above Lick, but below Excision.
Yes.
I think that fits pretty well for how I liked it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's basically where mine's at too. Is above Lick, but
let's take a
below
look.
Excision. Yeah.
What did you give it? You
a
gave
5.
it a 5. Yeah. Oh yeah. Above Lick, so below Excision. Yeah. Like literally the exact same spot.
Yeah, so it's the same thing for both of us. He just rated it a bit higher.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's that. Let's just do the outro real quick.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching us.
We appreciate all of it. Like, share, subscribe. All that is appreciated. Tell your friends. I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Tell your friends' friends. Tell your friends' moms.
I didn't edit that in the last one.
Tell your mom's boyfriends. Tell your...
Because, like, you did that whole crazy one. I didn't edit it. I was like, too much.
Fair enough.
So... yeah, thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you very much.
We got some cool videos in the works. Like we said, Kill the Noise,
Swedish House
Mafia, Flume, Alice in Wonderland for sure. Probably some other ones that are on that list that we showed. We're working on a very cool video. We're compiling some things for it right now.
Yeah.
We're going to keep that a surprise, though, until it's actually out. Or, I guess, until it's fully edited. And then we can just, like, say, hey, this is coming out, you know? But it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting, especially for certain people over others, I think. But
yeah.
It's definitely our fan base.
It's going to be really funny. Then I'm working on a tier list of all of Flume's songs. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be power ranking all of them, and that is going to be out before his new album drops. So that's the time frame I'm giving myself. I got to start recording that soon. And that's pretty much it. Hold on, we didn't mention this last time when we recorded the outro last time. Some other stuff that we've been listening to. Just, like we wanted to shout out other music and stuff that we haven't done on the show.
Yeah. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, yeah.
So I would like to shout out Mild Minds, because I just discovered Mild Minds, and the album, which I can't remember the name of, Mood. So
I knew it was an M.
It's 2 years old now, but I just discovered it. It came out in 2020.
It's really
I just discovered it. Mild Minds, amazing. Shout out.
Super chill.
Yeah, definitely go listen to that. If you like Flume, Odessa, that kind of vibe, definitely listen to Mild Minds.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, who was I going to compare them to? And now I can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Whatever.
I don't know. Do your shout out.
It was cool. I've been listening to the album Dawn by Quiet Bison, a lot. If you like Flume, you will absolutely love that.
We're on the same vibe.
Yeah, it was, that's the closest artist I've ever heard to sound like Flume. Mm-hmm. But, it's still, obviously, his own music. But, it's very similar to Flume. Other than that, we listened to OK's album, which is called Very Special. Yep. That's really good. We haven't listened to it yet, but we talked about Nick Martinez, right? Didn't he drop an EP?
He dropped an EP.
I don't know the name of that off the top of my head either. We can find that out, too.
Wraith of Mind.
That's mid-tempo, right?
Yeah, mostly mid-tempo. I would say he probably throws some other elements into it.
Yeah, probably.
We both really love mid-tempo, Nick and I.
So you would say that's probably close to Rez or Death Pact or something?
Yeah, but on his own level.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, like we said, share, subscribe, comment. We appreciate
Let us know your thoughts on everything. Tell me I'm stupid for not liking Svdden Death, because I'm sure that's going to come.
Yeah, but hey, to each their own. We appreciate all of it. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.